Thank you, Fred. Thank you, James, for those very kind remarks. It is a humbling honor to accept this year's Alumni Award from my alma mater, MICA. The past 6 years, serving as the chair of the Alumni Council and serving on the Board of Trustees, has solidified my strong belief that we are part of a great art and academic community, a college MICA that exemplifies what a leading art college should be. Thank you again very much.
Now I have the pleasure to recognize two distinguished members of the MICA faculty who will be retiring at the end of this academic year. These two individuals represent the best of what MICA's faculty is all about and will be great losses to this college. We will be presenting them with MICA's Medal of Honor. First, would Dr. Karen Carroll please come forward to read the citation for Joan Gaither, and would Dr. Joan Gaither please also come forward. Thank you.
Our students who want to be artist teachers. As chair of the undergraduate art education and as a faculty member, you used your experience teaching in schools to vividly connect theory with practice, greatly strengthening the program in the process. You will be remembered at MICA as one who challenged us to be alert to language, assumptions, beliefs, and actions that might discriminate against or diminish others. Your favorite question, can you help me understand, cannot be uttered without thinking of the significant role you have played in helping fellow chairs, colleagues, and students pause to reassess statements, think more critically, and embrace more just possibilities. Along with your devotion to art education, your practice as a studio artist is most notable. The fruits of your very first sabbatical in 2004 introduced MICA to the power of your story-based quilt making. As artist in residence for the college's 2000 exhibition at Freedom's Door, you gave new meaning to the Baltimore story quilt, telling the story of Black history in Maryland. Since then, you have inspired whole communities to tell their own stories, the stories that they need to tell and that only they can tell. This spring at MICA, you energized a community of more than 400 quilters speaking for social justice, culminating in an exhibition that lived up to your goal of quilting from the soul. Dr. Gaither, you have made an enormous difference in the lives of hundreds of students and alumni, and to the college and the greater community, and that is your greatest legacy. In grateful recognition of all you have given us, the Board of Trustees of the Maryland Institute College of Art hereby bestows upon you its highest award, the 2010 Medal of Honor.
I just want to say thank you to everyone. I can only be who I am because of all of you. I'm very privileged to have my junior high school art teacher here, my first chair when I started teaching, who was my mentor. So I say to you, have someone who can mentor you, mentor someone younger than you, and share conversation with your peers. Thanks.
I would like now to introduce our next Medal of Honor recipient. Would Allegra Marquart please come forward, and would Theresa Bedoya please come forward to read this citation. Thank you.
have to say, I preface this by saying that Allegra and I have been friends since the very first day we both started working at MICA in 1976. Remember, our hair was down to our waist at that time. Allegra Marquart, you have shepherded artists from novice to genius at MICA for 34 years. During that time, you have educated countless artists seeking to translate their personal vision into relief, intaglio, lithography, and screen printing. You are uniquely capable of guiding the training of artists while empowering students to incorporate their own identity and background, their own story, into their work. You have set a new standard in printmaking education and at the same time enhanced the prestige of the college. You are a nationally renowned artist in your own right, with prints held in collections at the Jane Voorhees Zimmerli Art Museum in New Jersey, the Baltimore Museum of Art, the Philadelphia Museum of Art, and the Huntsville Museum of Art. The Washington, D.C.-based Commission on the Arts selected 2 of your works for the collection housed at the Art Bank. Your diverse array of residencies at premier institutions, including the MacDowell Colony, Virginia Center for the Creative Arts, the Hungarian Multicultural Center in Budapest, and Rochefort-en-Terre in France, mark the path of your distinguished artistic evolution. Your work has been presented globally and has influenced and engendered the growth of print media in China, Italy, Great Britain, and France. Success has not resulted in complacency. Earlier this decade, you set out to explore the possibilities of realizing your images in glass. The resulting works have also won critical acclaim and been shown at the Maureen Littleton Gallery, the Museum of American Glass, the National Institute of Health, and one of the foremost fairs of contemporary decorative art design, SOFA Chicago. You describe your years at MICA as a continuing conversation with students and colleagues who all share the belief that leading a creative life is the best way to live. I think we all believe that. This shared assumption has been the catalyst for lifelong friendships and an active studio practice. Allegra Marquart, you think of your work as storytelling, and your work at MICA has been integral to one of the most extraordinary chapters in our history. For your decades of selfless service to the Maryland Institute College of Art, the Board of Trustees bestows upon you the college's highest recognition, the Medal of Honor.
When I first came to MICA and walked in the main building, I knew I was home. And I just want to say that I feel the room is filled with kindred spirits, and there are more to be found everywhere. Thank you.